Welcome to the second segment of your most favorite show right here in Africa, Kenya, Nairobi. Today on Taste and Tales, we are going to be doing something very special to my heart. Of course, it's about food and culture, but this in particular is led by strong women in this industry. What am I talking about? It's Mama Rocks right here in Kilimani with me, Nixie, and but first and foremost, a big shout out to Susan and her team for kickstarting us on a high note. Let's keep the same spirit, okay? Join me. So straight into the Mama Rocks kitchen. I'm here with the A team, and we're going to be making one of their favorites, or two, or three, or all of their favorite burgers. And I'm here with Natalie. She's one of the owners, and you can see she's all hands-on, yeah? So behind me is a beef patty going on. Actually, just come closer so you can see better, okay? So, Natalie?
Yes.
We have the beef patty.
We have the beef patty cooking. It takes about 7 minutes to cook.
Yeah.
So we don't play around a bit too much, we just leave it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
No sauce, no marination.
No, we keep it really simple because it's organic beef.
Oh,
so
all right.
The flavour is like already all, it's doing all the work.
Okay. Can I just ask what it means to have organic beef?
Sure, no problem. So the cattle we get from a place called Old Projector Conservancy in Nanyuki.
Yeah.
And the beef roam with like the wildlife, the zebras, gazelle. They're grass-fed, no antibiotics. So it's as organic as you can get.
Okay.
Yeah. So no animal feed, just natural ingredients.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's cow meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beef.
Good to know.
It's beef. So while that cooks, we cover this like this.
So what we're going to all the way inside.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not going to play around with that too much at all. We're going to make a really popular burger today. It's called the Mango Masai Mama.
Ooh, I love that one.
Yeah. And it's Kenyan. Yeah. It's a signature burger. So we have chili mango sauce, which is inspired by coastal flavors. You know how I like to eat the green mango and they put the chili on top?
Yeah.
That's
mango chili sauce. Okay.
Mango chili. Mango chili and mayo, actually. Our own take on mayonnaise.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's mango, there's mayo, there's chili.
Exactly.
All right. Pretty much. Okay.
And then we have red peppers that are roasted, and then they're left to sit in like a chili marinade. So the flavors get in there. A bit of olive oil.
Okay.
We're going to use mixed salad, cheddar cheese, which is also organic, and then we're going to use a brioche roll.
A what now?
So a brioche roll, it's got the extra buttery flavour to it.
Okay.
So it's quite a rich bread.
Yeah.
It's not your standard burger bun.
All right. I'm here with the boss ladies, Samantha and Natalie. We were with Natalie in the kitchen. We don't know if Samantha can cook, but she's going to let us know, yeah? So, guys, first of all, this is a beautiful place you have.
Thank you. Thank you.
A nice, cute, chill place, I'd say. But tell me a little bit about your relationship, first of all, and where your idea started from.
Yeah. Okay, we're sisters. There's 2 years between us. Yeah. There's 2 years between us.
Okay.
And you want to know how we got this thing started?
Yeah.
I think, so we used to live in the UK, and our parents both live in Kenya. We used to visit them quite a lot, so every year or so we'd visit them. And we'd see the changes that have been happening in Nairobi, and you know that there were more and more restaurants coming onto the scene, but we really felt that there was something missing in terms of their offering. We really felt they were not appealing to kind of young urbanites in Nairobi. So we really felt we had something. I don't know, we started to think about the things that we could probably offer ourselves. We've always loved food, so it's always been something that we're interested in from kind of a foodie point of view. But we've never really been behind the scenes in the kitchen or had any experience in food. So we just kind of started experimenting in the kitchen and really testing out different flavors on our friends and family, and getting their opinion.
And they were very honest. So like, that's horrible.
They do
that.
Honest friends.
Yeah.
So we make sure we toast the bun.
All right.
Because when you put the sauce on the toasted roll,
Yeah.
then it doesn't seep through. Like if you were to leave it like this, the bread would be soggy and it won't taste as nice.
Yeah, true.
So we make sure it's nicely toasted.
All right. Yes. Were you formerly a chef, or are you a chef?
We just love food.
Oh, okay.
So we started Mama Rock with myself and my sister, and we wanted to have like a really fun brand. And naturally, everybody eats, right?
Yeah.
So we thought the best way to communicate all of our messages is through food.
All right. And what's your message?
So our message is about female empowerment. That's why we call it Mama Rock. It's also about loving where we are, the continent that is Africa. So all of our menu is inspired by the different flavors throughout Africa.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the message we're trying to get across. Like, it's such a beautiful continent. It's a beautiful country we have here called Kenya. We're half Kenyan, we're half Nigerian. So let's celebrate that through food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, where did your inspiration come from, though?
What, for the burgers?
No, for you to make it very Kenyan.
Well,
is it something you always wished to have, but you didn't see in the industry?
Well, we came here every year for holiday.
Okay.
And we saw a lot of restaurants coming up, but nothing was really speaking to the country where we were in. I felt like nothing was really young, youthful, African or Kenyan inspired. So that's where the inspiration came from, really.
Okay. Because so now you have a selection of different people coming in here in terms of foreigners.
Totally.
Yeah.
We have a lot of local Kenyans that come here. We have expats. We have foreigners. I mean, everyone's really intrigued by the brand.
Okay.
And we're really humbled because it means that it's working.
I really want to get to know all about Mama Rock, the establishment, and the future inspirations and everything. But I'm afraid this burger might burn.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the kind of toasting you want.
Okay.
So we put that there. This one, not yet. A few more minutes. So now we can. Do you want to turn the burger?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So make sure you get under there. Maybe it's not quite ready yet. Give it a couple more minutes.
Even this one?
It needs to come away like easily,
okay.
but it's not done yet.
It's stuck.
Yeah, it's stuck. Still thinking about it, so we'll just leave that for a little bit.
All right.
Yeah. Have you tried these before?
What's that?
They're gherkins. So they're pickled cucumbers. It's like cucumbers, but it's left to soak in like vinegar and spices.
I've had the
it's a bit
cucumber
sour.
and the vinegar separately.
Oh, not together.
I don't know about them together.
Thank you, Darren. Okay. So let's see if it's ready. Not yet. Not quite yet. No.
Should we cover them?
No, let's leave it like this. Yeah. Okay.
So how do you develop the different tastes for the different types of burgers you have?
Okay.
How do you come up with that taste? Do you have like a table of experts?
No, like honestly, it's just myself and my sister.
Really?
And we did a lot of research beforehand. So we looked at the flavors that they eat in West Africa, which tends to be a lot more peanut based. So you have suya. Have you heard of suya before?
Yes.
Yeah.
A little bit disgusting, but sure.
So suya is a Nigerian or West African dish. It's like in Kenya you have nyama choma. So suya is like their version of roasted meat. And it's like a peanut satay. So it's kind of rich. So our Nollywood suya saga burger is inspired by the suya.
Okay.
So we have like a sweet peanut sauce in the burger, a bit of spice in there as well, a bit of heat. Our hot sauce is really popular, by the way, as well. So we just did a lot of research about the different flavor profiles. Yeah.
And
that's
how
how
we
we
together.
Yeah.
Magic happens.
Exactly. It's taking longer than normal. We'll leave that there. So I'm going to take do you want to take the pepper?
Okay.
Take a slice of the pepper. I'll make it 2. And then just put it on this side here.
Oh, we have to grill the pepper as
yeah.
well.
Okay.
Wait, what did you say you did before? Like
so
soak them in water?
It's roasted.
Oh, okay.
And then we leave it to soak in like a chili oil. Yeah. So a bit of garlic, black pepper, olive oil. So do you want to turn the peppers over?
Okay.
Yeah. So we want that nice griddle, the griddle marks. Yeah.
So cute.
There you go. So we'll leave that for a couple more minutes.
Okay.
So we can start putting the sauce into the bun. So do you want to put on either side just a spoonful of the mango mayonnaise?
Mayo.
Yeah.
Should it have like, is this
Yeah,
too much?
that's good now. It's perfect. It's okay. You don't need to spread it so
Oh,
much
really?
because it will do it all naturally by itself when
Okay.
we put the That one. Perfect.
Should I add?
Yeah, a little bit more. There you go. And then we're going to place gherkins. I'll take that me. Yeah. So you place a few slices just on the
Okay.
bottom. Yeah.
I just use my hands, yeah?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. Nice. And then the mixed salad, just take about 4 pieces and we'll place it at the bottom.
Wow.
Nice. A few more. So we give it a nice crunchiness in the burger.
Yeah.
Maybe one more, to be generous.
Cute.
And then if you can place one slice just nicely on this bit here.
This one looks cute as well.
Yeah, that looks good. I love the colours. There you go.
Oh. So what does it mean to you don't come from a foodie background?
As in, we're not trained to be culinary chefs. We never went to learn the traditional, you know, techniques and things like that. But we grew up in a household where food was always around. My grandmother was always cooking. My mum was always cooking.
Yeah.
So food was always there. And my mum's very critical. So we'll go out to eat, and she'll be like, "No, that's horrible. That's too much salt."
Yeah.
So I think we had a very refined palate. Like we knew what worked, what didn't work.
Just very discerning taste buds,
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah. So we used to spend a lot of time going to different restaurants in London and really coming across really unique places.
Yeah.
And also London is very
Multicultural.
No, sorry, the bird distracted me. London is a great place in terms of it's a hub for foods from around the world. And it's very, like you said, very multicultural, and especially there's a lot of different types of Africans in London as well. So we became very much exposed to different cuisines from all over Africa in London.
Yeah.
So do you guys stay here now?
Yes, we do.
Next to your business?
Yeah.
How many branches do you have?
So we have one in Westland at the Alchemist Bar. We have
Okay.
one here in Kilimani. We're opening another one in Riviera soon. Yeah. So it's going to be
wow.
more like a fast service restaurant, not like a sit down restaurant like Kilimani.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, cool. And then, so looking around, yeah, would you say that this is a small investment with big returns, or vice versa?
Nice question. This is a passion project for us. So we didn't set it out with like huge profit margins in mind.
Okay.
And unfortunately, the sad thing about food is when you're producing quality high-end food, the margins are so tiny. Like our profit margins are probably 10%.
Yeah.
And for us to even get into profit took 4 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I think we could have made a different decision. We could have decided to go down the lower quality end and then make much higher profit.
Yeah.
But we really set out to create a really quality product that people would really enjoy, and you know, none of our food has any nasties in it. You know, all of our beef is organic and our chicken is organic. So we know where all of the food comes from. We know every ingredient that goes into our food. So we're really conscious of that.
Okay.
So
So we don't have chances
that's
of
expensive.
you being in the media and having a flash of prints in your food, yeah?
No, nothing like that.
That's really cool. And then again, I mean, for the fact that you get your meat from Alpejeta, that's mind-blowing, first of all, because that place is far. Yeah. And also, okay, so I wanted to understand when it comes to the prints that you have around, yeah, because around Mama Rocks, if we could even look at this burger, there's prints around your name, then there's prints, the couches, the pillows. What inspires that? This is more Kenyan than it is Nigerian.
We would say it's African.
Okay.
The whole idea
In general.
the whole idea of Mama Rocks is that we celebrate the whole continent.
Okay.
So, you know, with cuisines from North, South, East and West Africa, and also we're taking inspiration art-wise as well from the different regions of Africa.
That's so beautiful.
So yeah, so for example, our container is decorated in the kind of South African Ndebe style. So we kind of took that inspiration, and several of the cushions are influenced and inspired by different patterns from across Africa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and then would you say there is a different attitude that women need to have when they are getting into business than the men do?
Okay.
I think men need to change their attitude towards women in business
Okay.
rather than women needing to change. I feel like what's good is I'm seeing a lot of young women getting into business. A lot of our friends are entrepreneurs, they run their own businesses. And I feel like a lot of men underestimate the value that women have to bring.
Wow.
So I feel like we need to change the narrative and by saying that, you know what, we can do this just as well. So you need to remember that, you know, we gave birth to you. So we're strong in our own ways. And I feel like,
That's really beautiful. Would you ever collaborate with a boss man?
Of course, we don't discriminate.
Well, after that whole speech you gave us about men, I think they're gay. But I mean, you spoke a lot about high quality, and high quality food, exactly where you get it from.
Yes.
And then again, you have to train your staff to make it the way you want it to be made, So how do you get your staff, and how do you make sure that it's the perfect team? And also, how do you keep them?
So, I mean, we have regular training for our staff, and obviously when they first start, we have to induct them properly and really show them how everything's done. So we just make sure that their knowledge is kept up like that, and we test them quite often. And it's, I suppose to make them stay, we create an environment where people want to work. So we create an environment where people have the ability, they're showing that you know, that they have certain skills, they have the ability to progress within the organisation. We don't want it to be just a dead-end job for people. We want to create opportunities for people so that as we grow, they also grow and learn, and they can develop with the company. So I suppose, knowing that they have that in future helps them to remain with us.
You know, the crazy thing is, you guys have this flow where it feels like you don't argue, you don't bicker, which is so
we
weird.
do.
You do, yeah?
We do.
So how do you maintain your friendship, your sisterhood, and the business?
I suppose what's good is we have an understanding that when we argue and we disagree, it's forgotten about, and we don't hold grudges. So we argue, we get over it. Two human beings are never going to always agree.
That's true.
But we're just blessed that we have that kind of understanding and we have that kind of relationship where we can just move on.
And I don't think I could have done this business with anyone else, to be honest, because I think we're definitely a sounding board for each other. And, you know, there are moments when it gets really frustrating and you don't want to continue. And then you just turn to your sister, and then you have that moral support there at all times, and that trust. That's definitely a big thing. That's the level of trust that we have with each other. I'm not sure if this business could have working with anyone else.
No.
You both agree. But here's the thing: we have a lot of people, especially women, who get into businesses as friends, but then creating that boundary between friendship and work is very hard for people. What is that advice you give ladies, especially who are getting into business and their friends? How would you advise them to go about keeping their friendship at the same time keeping their business?
It's almost,
or would you advise them to get rid of one, like we either work and you know, it's a work-work relationship, and get rid of the friendship?
I think you need to know when to turn it off. We can't be on business mode all the time. So when we socialise, we make a conscious decision. We're socialising, let's not talk about Mama Rock. So it's about having that boundary with each other, and even just to be mentally alert and be able to function in business, you need to have downtime. So it's just about having honest and open conversations with one another and saying, you know what, today I'm not feeling too great, can we... And that's the kind of relationship that we have. You just have to have an honest one.
Okay, that's really cute. I've seen a couple of your interviews online on the internet. What rules do you have when it comes to vlogging? Do we need a license to come and vlog here?
What, for the general public?
For the general public.
Not really. They just need to ask for permission, because obviously we need to know if people are filming here. We need to know what it's about, and so they just need to seek our permission, really. A lot of people have come here to do videos and things, and I mean, it's a vibrant setting for people to come to, so it definitely attracts a lot of photographers and bloggers. And
do you feel like that helps a lot to get to your target market, which is
definitely
the young people, so you cannot bring all that fun?
Yes, I mean there's times when you know, you just see all of this colour all over Instagram.
Yeah.
People doing Instagram posts and stuff about the place, just because they're excited by the vibrancy of the decor. So yeah, it happens quite a lot.
Okay, also speaking of young people, we love discounts. So do you have packages?
We would love to.
You would love
but because
to,
our margins, our margins are so tiny that we can't really afford to extend that. But I suppose it's motivational in that get a great job or get a great hobby, earn some money, and then you can afford a Mama Rocks burger.
Okay. Wow, you're all you gotta work hard. Okay. Also, do you guys speak Swahili?
Kidogo.
Kidogo.
Very
I think
little.
it's there.
Yeah, it's there.
But what would you tell people when it comes to, because you know we were cooking this burger, which we haven't tasted by the way.
It's just sitting there.
Yeah. So what would you advise people when it comes to running your businesses and being able to be one with your employees? Because I saw you back there working with them, you know, showing them that, you know, you can also do this. What's the importance of that?
I think there's this narrative that if you're a boss, you must distance yourself and you can't, you must speak to your staff in a certain way.
Yeah.
We came from the school of thought that everybody is equal. If it wasn't for my team, we wouldn't be here, we wouldn't be on to our next business. So it's about mutual respect.
Yeah.
It's not a respect that's forced or imposed, but one that, you know, is grown through a genuine relationship.
Yeah.
And I think it's about being authentic as well. Like, I only know how to run this business the way I know how to run it. Samantha might have a different style, but our message is still the same, our values are the same. And I think if you're going to start a business, it needs to be a passion project. It's not about the revenue. If it was, we wouldn't be here. And you really need to understand why you're doing it.
Yeah.
Really clear on that. Otherwise, you'll just give up. Now we're just waiting for our meat. Now,
Mango chili.
yeah. We're going to place a slice of the cheddar cheese on top of the beef.
So it can melt.
Exactly. One there. And then we want to steam it so that the cheese melts nicely.
Okay.
So we get this.
All right.
Woo! Gets hot in here.
Whoa.
Do be careful.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, that's beautiful. Should
So
I
if you
pick
can
one?
just, scoop it up.
Oh.
And then just place it on top of here. Awesome.
That's so cute.
There you go.
Pretty
Pretty
nice.
good.
Wow.
So let's take this off as well. Place that here. Oh. And then the red pepper.
I literally forgot.
Perfect.
Oh,
All right. So do you want to do the honors of closing the burger?
dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Crowning moment.
Awesome. Okay. The Mango Mama.
I love your packaging. The paper.
Thank you.
Is so cute.
Yeah, so we've got some cool designs on here. So we've got Fela,
Uh-huh.
who's a famous Nigerian musician.
Oh, I wanted to ask who that is.
Fela
Uh-huh.
Kuti. He's like a very famous Nigerian musician. So that's the burger ready, and then we finish it off by putting a sticker. Thank you.
Oh, this is
top.
actually really cute.
There you go. Mango
Oh,
Masai
pretty
Mama.
much. Mango Masai Mama. I'm the queen today and forever. Why Mama Rock?
Okay, so.
Also, that's the second word in Swahili that you know, Mama.
Yeah, everyone
You
says
need
that.
to
Yeah,
double,
Mama,
but
yeah. Mama, Mama.
Okay.
So Mama Rocks came about because we realized that our grandmother, our great-grandmother, our mother has such a huge influence on us in the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
And we wanted our restaurant to be the place where people come to naturally.
Yeah.
And if you go to anyone's home, everyone's always in the kitchen with their mum.
That's true.
And we wanted it to be a celebration of that. So that's why we called it Rocks. Rocks is like the celebration of the maternal spirit, the nurturing spirit. So that's where the name came from.
This is really good.
Is that?
Awesome.
Is this your favorite burger?
It's our customer's favourite burger.
Okay, what's your favorite?
My favourite burger is the Sweet Mother.
Oh my god, me too. You're
My favourite.
That's my favourite too.
Oh, me too. Oh my god, but this is my really good friend's favorite. Yeah.
It's really popular.
Okay, and then you were telling me about Fela Super. Yeah. So other than him, I mean, we have Banner Boy, etc. Why him?
But so Fela really inspires us because he really stood up for what he believed in.
Yeah.
He was very vocal about politics, and that the political class were not running the country in the way that it should be.
Yeah.
And outspoken about corruption and the mistreatment of people at the time. So he really used his music to shout out about the political injustices that were happening. And so we really commend him for that. And also he was just really well known across the world for his music. So he was just a really great icon that we value.
So is it like your end goal to be known across the world as well?
Definitely, we want to take Mama Rocks across the world.
That's really
because we really want the world to know about African cuisine, even though it's in kind of a pop package in a way. We just think it's a really great way of spreading the word about the continent. And that we have lots to offer as well, and contribute to the world.
So either way, even if you guys were still in the UK, you still have a proper business.
Yes, I mean, the whole time we were growing up, I think it was kind of fed to us about having our own business, and that there are other ways in life aside from your 9-to-5 kind of job. So our parents definitely opened our eyes to that from an early age, and so I think it's something we've always aspired to do, to have our own business. I think it just took a few years to understand exactly what we wanted to do.
Okay, and do you have any relations in Nigeria?
Yeah. We have family there.
Oh, okay.
We do.
Yeah.
And in fact, my grandmother's there now, and she's from the same town as Fela, so that's probably where that love came from.
She knew Fela's mother. She keeps telling us that story.
Oh, that's beautiful. So you're going to have a Mama Rocks in Nigeria though?
One day, why not?
Oh, okay.
Just how amazing is Natalie and her sister Samantha? Thank you so much for having us right here at Mama Rocks. Remember, you can find their other outlet at the Alchemist in Westlands, or you can just come to this one in Kilimani along Agwig's Kodak Road. Until next Thursday, remember to use the hashtag KTN Life in Style, hashtag Taste and Tales.
This is on the same page. I love it. But thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you for coming.
So I'm just going to switch off and dive into this burger.
Help yourself.
Okay.